thick underbrush all around, a bunch of tree branches on which his own immobile, unwieldy body lay, fuzzy silhouettes of a few people sitting around, of which one just wouldn't shut up, constantly bitching and moaning. "Well, I told you we can't stay here. We just can't. We have to keep going. Now they will catch up with us for sure. I'm telling you. It told you, didn't I?" "How about we have us a little quiet here and just rest a while?" That was another voice, this one a girl, deferential and with timid notes in it, asking again and again for the very same thing. "How about it, Hulk? Please?" "You want quiet?" The one she called Hulk broke into a squeal that couldn't be further away from the image conveyed by his moniker. "You want to rest? Here? Really? You ever going to use your head? It's you, Lynxie, who needs to put a sock in it, not me. We are stuck here because of you. Don't you understand they will come and butcher us all just because you have had the misfortune of opening your mouth? You just couldn't keep quiet, could you? Who needed this crap anyway, and why? What could have possibly changed if we just passed him by? He's dead either way." And on it went. The same kind of hysterical and mostly incoherent verbiage. No, the hell and cauldron stoker scenario didn't cut the mustard at all. They were no devils. They were devil only knew what. By the time the sun rose, Cinner was fairly sure he was alive and had a pretty good idea where he was and who he was with. He had a closer look at his immediate environs, within a few yards or so, and formed an opinion about the looks of those with whom he was now sharing same. Determining the exact location was a more difficult task, but he was almost certain their little clearing in the jungle was not too far from the road connecting the town to the mine. He vaguely remembered that this was indeed the direction in which his hands, operating under some separate imperative of their own, had been steering the vehicle. Subconsciously, he must have hoped to get as close as possible to the trader's safe zone before he finally keeled over. That was the only place Cinner was aware of where he would be able to lie low with very little risk of being snuffed out by the racy local fauna or zealous participants. Be it as it may, he never made it there. His wound proved to be too much for him to handle, and he lost control and plunged the vehicle into some kind of a pit filled with water. It remained unclear, though, whether he had made it out of there under his own power or someone helped him. Judging by the bits and pieces of conversation he had caught, he was among a bunch of escapees from the corral that still remained on the lam after his daring raid. Cinner could only guess how they had managed to reach the spot on foot quicker than he did driving, but in all likelihood, that was exactly what happened. So there were 3 of them, 2 girls and a guy, Lynxie, Hugh, and Hulk. Lynxie was the one with the quiet and tender voice, the one that hardly ever spoke. The least vocal of the 3, to be sure, of small stature and delicate build, yet not outright skinny. Doll face pretty, something that could be noticed even in the dark, although one had to turn his imagination on, since at the moment the young lady actually looked more like a light red she-cat who had taken a dirt bath. He could tell she was trying to maintain her looks even now, under the circumstances that were less than conducive for the purpose. In a nutshell, an introverted, to the point of being slow girl of the bookwormish type, the kind that always do their homework in school, the kind that keep on cramming and stay away from frat parties, the nerds, and despite her looks, in this particular case, homely rather than comely. Give her a hairbrush, a set of nondescript clothes, and a pair of glasses in thick frames, and the image would be complete. Such little workhorses that mind their own business often torture themselves.